Welcome back to Ducktales Remastered.
Woohoo!
Exactly.
So next is
The Himalayas.
Yeah, this is definitely my least favorite level of the bunch.
Because of the visuals.
I don't care. I don't care much. Yeah, I don't care much for this level either. But I do love the music.
True.
This is actually one of my favorite tracks.
The music in this game has generally been
Webby, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
No.
And stay.
Come back when you're rebooted.
I'm sure we're not foreshadowing her unknowingly sneaking on and getting into trouble.
Indulge me, lads. The last thing this expedition needs is a wee lass about. After launch pad.
Yeah,
it's true. That's actually true.
Yeah.
But there's a certain lass that just turns up out of nowhere anyway, so...
Wait, is Scrooge flying the plane?
No, he's doing the Sonic thing, being on Tornado.
He's probably manning the gun.
Remember, the other planes actually have the pilot seat on the back.
Seems a bit odd.
Well, that could have gone better.
Crashed.
I told you to land in the center of the mountain range, not in the center of a mountain.
Hey, Mr. McGee, I thought that crash was rock solid.
The only one's inside your head.
Yeah.
Bit of a cold reception to these jokes, huh?
And they said, ha 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 ha. Also, they survived this.
Step on it, lad. I'm paying you by the hour, and I'll nae having you billing me for overtime.
No problem, boss. As long as I have this fuel regulator, we're as good as...
Of course.
My mom always said I was a Butterfingers.
Oh no. Please tell me you've got another one of those.
Sure I do. But it's back in Duckburg.
Of course.
Bad.
Worry, Mr. McD.
Launchpad doesn't think ahead, does he?
You'll do no
Nope.
such thing. I'll get it.
He's got a one-track mind.
Not to cause any more damage.
Please.
Not the best thing to have when you're up in the air.
Yeah, I don't think things can get any worse.
We're here to cause collateral damage.
Yeah, about that.
Never mind.
Okay, yeah, as Joe pointed out, the music is really good, but the level itself not exactly my favorite. For starters,
I do love the detail of if you use the cane on the snow, you'll get burned in the snow.
You get stuck.
But the animation is awesome.
I don't recall this being in the original. Like, in the original, it was just a white level. I mean, yeah, I get not the most different level-wise scope, but...
Also, those goats look possessed by the devil.
I know, right? But yeah, the music is definitely pristine here. It's just, God. So, okay, way forward. I love that you can be creative, but this is one of those times when they let their creativity get a bit too out of hand.
Not just that, if I had to be honest, compared to the others, the level design particular for this one is a bit more frustrating. Not in the sense that the others it's worse than the others. It's similar to the Amazonian in structure, but it gets progressively more frustrating to go, and it just seems to never end.
Especially when there's no way to tell when you're gonna sink into the snow because it's a bit inconsistent.
Actually, there is a way to know. As long as you're not holding down the cane button, you're fine.
Obviously, yeah.
Well, yeah, that. But what I mean is, like, well, you know, sometimes you'll sink in, other times no.
Yeah, I think you just missed a secret.
Actually, no. I mean...
no, I thought you were supposed to use the treasure to pogo up on the right.
Whatever. Moving on.
Also, I mean, it doesn't make sense to make it say if you hold down, you'll sink in. Like, that's not punishing you for using the game's mechanics.
Well, I can understand. I understand.
Is that the same thing with, is that the same thing with Oil Ocean, though?
Oil Ocean?
I failed to realize what you mean.
Zone.
No, I mean if you're holding down, you'll sink faster anyway. That's kind of
what the fuck?
Point.
Well, but that doesn't. Well, the thing with Oil Ocean is that you can just avoid the oil altogether if you know what you're doing.
Whereas here, you have to go in snow and.
Yeah, but when you're playing Mania, that's no fun at all.
Yeah, why the hell did they pick Mania? By the way, am I the only one who noticed that in Mania they brought back 1 level from Sonic 1, 2 levels from Sonic 2, and 3 levels from Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
How many were from CD?
2.
Starlight Speedway and
Metallic Madness.
Well,
Which I guess also fits.
They brought back.
Which I guess also fits because Sonic CD was the original second Sonic game anyway, so...
I actually don't like Metallic Madness at all.
Original or Mania?
Either.
Well, it's from.
Yeah, look at that. We
like-
found.
Another art container. Well, just
an art
like this
container.
level, it has good music, I guess. I mean, before I still understand what the lyrics are supposed to say. They even change according to the time zone, at least from what I've seen, I've heard. Also, yeah, what
I mean, it's like, well, they have a different track for each
for
act.
the past,
in
the
Mania.
present, and future, yeah. Well, yeah, in Mania we use only two, which I think they are the past and the present one.
When it came to Stardust Speedway, yeah, for sure. I don't quite recall.
No, well,
Metallic
Star Wars
Madness.
Speedway was easy because they used the past and the present for the actual act and the future one for Metal Sonic.
The Bad
Yeah.
Future in particular.
Yeah,
Well, that's the most famous one of the bunch, so.
yeah. Even though from what I know, in Forces they actually used the American soundtrack for his boss fight.
And it's a pretty rock solid remix. Like,
Yeah, it is
not gonna
pretty
lie, that may be my favorite rendition of Metal Sonic.
It's actually kind of
I
nice
haven't,
because I know it's not the most popular soundtrack, but it does kind of get the cold shoulder from Sega, so it's nice that we have any sort of acknowledgement of it at all.
I haven't.
Tell me
I
about it.
haven't heard that remix yet.
It's on the
you can look
YouTube
it up
channel.
on YouTube if you want.
Yeah,
I listened to a couple of the tracks from Forces on the.
yeah. In general, the Forces soundtrack seems to be solid enough.
Indeed.
The one I appreciate the
Not a
most
fan,
is
honestly.
the one I appreciate the most is Zavok's remix.
Oh yeah, that one's
Although,
really good.
although it's funny reading and or watching some comments from some who claim that the soundtrack is like the worst abomination of mankind.
It's not.
Well, it's a Sonic.
This
game,
series has
yeah.
had worse soundtracks.
It has. However, I still don't care much for anything outside of the orchestral tracks and the vocal tracks. Honestly, I don't like the synths they used in modern Sonic's tracks.
But Pedro, whoop whoop whoop.
It's just-
Actually, they don't
hey,
succumb
Pedro,
to that.
you mentioned-
Surprisingly, they actually do good with the.
Nah, well, I
I'm gonna
know,
take a
I
cue
know.
from. I'm gonna take a pull at Wibbs and say that I don't like the synths in modern Sonic's tracks at all.
So I
you
think
mentioned the orchestra stuff, Pedro.
Anyway,
considering the lot that made, considering the lot they got to do that as the,
The London Symphony Orchestra, yeah.
so I take
Why
that you
are you
like.
surprised that he likes those dribs?
So I take that you
I
like.
was just mentioning what orchestra did it.
Oh, okay.
So I take Pedro that you like Infinite's Battle Theme 3.
Yeah, I love that one. Infinite themes are all good. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't.
The character, yeah.
No,
May
I don't mean that. I mean, like, I'm talking about music specifically. Like,
Yes,
I don't.
Jova?
Go ahead, Joe.
Sorry.
Anyway, as I was saying earlier, yeah, I overall do like the soundtrack. Some of classic Sonic themes aren't the best, but I actually do
That's putting it
like.
mildly.
Yeah, I just like the Avatar soundtracks. I
Yeah,
like
those are
Ghost Town from classic Sonic, and oh yeah, I especially love Luminous Forest from modern Sonic Stage. That one is pristine.
Which is, I can't remember the
I like
name
the
of
melody.
stage, but which is,
Does like the synths.
yeah.
The
Which
synths
is the
aren't even there
stage
that
that
much in that
happens
one.
when Sonic just breaks out of prison after the boss fight? What's that one?
You mean Zavok's boss name, sure?
Yeah.
No,
Zavok.
after that, it's Egg
Oh!
something. I can't.
Egg.
Oh.
The Agate, yeah.
That gate.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
I
also
like
a
that
great
one.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the better ones. Let me put it just in this simple way. I would love Lost Valley so much if it was actually done with a guitar. That's basically the basic gist
Well,
of
they
it.
do use a guitar. There's just synths accompanying the guitar.
Yeah, but the synths are way too prominent.
I haven't seen yet the tracks. Oh, hold on.
What the heck?
Hey, Bubba.
Oh,
It's Bubba Duck.
of course.
How did he
Because
got
he's,
here?
How is he not
Well-
frozen to death?
Well, Tio,
He's a cartoon, just roll with
caveman.
it.
Well, Tio, he's a caveman, so he's contractually obligated to show up frozen
You've
on
been,
a block of
you've been asleep, Bubba, for over 70 years. Now I'll need you to join the Avengers, so we can fight
Yes.
Loki.
I was actually expecting an Avatar reference instead.
Yeah.
Who's voicing him, by the way?
I think it's Frank Welker.
Look, let's look it up.
I could use a bit of help smashing away this giant ice block.
Oops.
What do you say, Bubba?
I don't know the character's name.
Bubba.
Follow me,
It's-
lad.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, he said his name there.
like the character in Forrest Gump.
I haven't seen that.
So yeah,
Yeah, Boba Smash.
so yeah, Baba will break ice blocks for you. So follow him.
That's nice.
Bubba the Cave
Yeah.
Dog. Let's see. Yeah, Frank Welker.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I haven't seen yet. I didn't listen yet to the classical stages music because from what I heard, they
Oh,
are actually
they're
the worst.
awful.
The only one from what I've listened, but I actually don't really like is the remix of "Supporting Me" for Shadow.
Yeah,
Those remixes are actually pretty good.
yeah, I agree. The only, for me, I'm indifferent at worst with classic Sonic for the most part, except for one tune I don't like. Other than that, they're serviceable, and I find at least one or two of them good. But yeah,
I don't
definitely,
want to hear the final classic Sonic stage music from that game ever again.
I'll admit I actually like that one. The only one I don't
No.
like is the Death Egg one for classic Sonic. But yeah, the music overall, as usual, delivers.
I have just
But
one
yeah.
basic question.
Yes, sir?
Why couldn't the classic Sonic tracks? Why couldn't Ataya just use the same style of instrumentation he used in Generations? That's literally all I want. That's literally all I ask. Seriously.
That's a good question.
I don't have proof, but I do have a suggestion as to what the answer to that particular question might be.
I have a theories as
Yeah,
well, but
sir.
yeah, throw us yours first.
He doesn't have that particular piece of sound software.
I failed to.
And he used it previously in Generations.
I failed.
That's the thing. There's such a gap. You probably got a new.
Yeah,
thing or something.
I thought it's that. My theory is that I think they kind of wasted most of their music budget on the vocal stuff, and of course hiring the London Symphony Orchestra, which probably wasn't cheap.
But they're also expensive.
Yeah.
That is doubtful because he does a lot of his stuff in-house. That wouldn't mean that he doesn't have the money to do other instrumentals. I mean, he literally has those other instrumentals like, well, no. Budget just not always.
It was the orchestra, I think, that did.
It's just a shame though, because I have a tremendous amount of faith in Ataya, so I have no idea why he couldn't just just go back to where he did in Generations.
I agree with what you said before. I think he might need a break. Maybe.
No. That's Otani, Shiro. Otani definitely needs a break. He's been doing Sonic's. He's been the sound director for way too many games in a row by this point. He's burned out. You can tell he's burned out.
I mean, I'll give him credit. The melodies were definitely good, so maybe all that break time after Lost World did help out wonders. But even still, though, they need to get back some variety. All the same.
Yeah. Like, see, here's the thing. I enjoy the orchestral tracks, but they pale in comparison to the ones we heard in Unleashed and Colors.
I'm
How
gonna
many
agree
orchestral
to.
tracks are there in the game?
Unleashed soundtrack is beautiful.
Yeah.
How many?
Unleashed is not my favorite. At least it's not my favorite soundtrack, but yeah, it's definitely good.
How many orchestral tracks are in the game?
Like 10.
I did not keep track. I think 10 or 15. Why do you ask?
Around that level. There's an orchestral version of Infinite's theme. There's This Is Our World. There's hold on.
This is the end of the line, Bubba. It's time for you to head to the surface.
You sure about that?
You know, when you're not reading the subtitles, it kind of sounds like it's time for you to head off to the circus.
All right, then let's go.
We're going to the surface.
He told him to go ahead, even though. Wait, I guess he went ahead.
It's okay, Jova.
Fuck! Sorry, guys. I accidentally clicked the dislike button.
Oh.
Blibs, why can't you just watch the Raw and not touch anything? Why is it so hard for you to not, click your mouse while you're watching this?
But Pedro, don't you see? I clicked the dislike button because you said something I don't like. Therefore, the video sucks.
Sure. Spoken like a true YouTube user.
Yeah.
First,
I'm getting into the mind of the typical bad YouTuber.
What the heck are spiders doing out in a place so cold? Shouldn't they freeze?
But don't you see, Joe? But they're blue, so clearly they're ice spiders.
Hey guys! What's in this level, what are these spiders' favorite game?
Chess.
Ice climber.
I spied my little eye.
I'm just gonna stick with
Terrible.
ice climbers, thank you very much.
I tried, okay?
Here you go, Launchpad. Good as new.
Oh, I love how the key range just disappears like
Just
that.
the tick, Mr. McD. This oughta do it.
Oops.
Webby.
Webby was in there. She's what was causing the malfunction.
What the world are you doing here?
I wanted to see the pretty crown, Uncle Scrooge.
Now I've got to babysit you and Launchpad.
Surprisingly, she can help, as you're about to see.
Just a worthless tag of love, do you?
We're ready for liftoff, Mr. McD.
Yes, we do.
A moment too soon. Strap in tight, Webby dear.
Don't worry, Dweb. She will prove useful, as you're about to see.
Go. Nothing but blue skies ahead. Here is a bell.
Look
Stop
more grey to
jinxing
me.
it.
Sight.
Yeah.
Launchpad, knock off that infernal chatter.
Launchpad.
If anything, we need to lighten
That
the
was
blame.
terrible, and I'm sorry.
Like she's lost maneuverability with all the unexpected.
Puns are really off our game today, aren't we?
No worries, Mr. McD.
Our game because we're playing a game.
Dweb, stop. Dweb, it's not Indigo Prophecy. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crud.
Nah, don't
Who's
worry,
voicing
Pedro.
him? I forgot.
No, don't worry, Pedro. I'll make sure to keep my laughs caged in.
Let me check.
Flintard Gongold. Well, I'm sure it's probably a Scottish actor.
Probably.
Oh, or an American who can do a pretty good Scottish accent.
Wait, so who's voicing him?
I'm gonna check in a second.
We only know that Alan Young is voicing Scrooge, obviously, but aside from that.
I'll check.
Okay, in the original, boom, 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 it was voiced by. Oh, in the show it was voiced by Hal Smith. In this game by Brian George, and in the reboot by Keith Ferguson. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Keith Ferguson is actually Scottish himself.
But it makes sense, and he worked with Disney before.
Huh, like how they got David Tennant.
How does that logic physics work with a bomb?
It's quite simple, you see. Using
It
the
just
right trajectory.
rotates.
He's using a cannon, of course.
Of course.
I'm guessing that he fires just the right trajectory so that the wind will blow it around onto us.
Of course.
Yet somehow the wind's able to curve it when
Yeah, you see, when he
wags
moves
the
it
ball
forward,
off with the cane.
when he kicks
So
it forward, it makes a bit more sense because of the wind current, but whatever.
How the heck Scrooge managed to curve
Yeah,
it
yeah.
like that is anyone's guess.
Congratulations, Scrooge, you just murdered a person.
He just murdered a bunch of people.
Please, Glumgold is too stubborn to die.
Yeah.
Let's
not-
just hope so.
Oh, Tails,
And again, TR, it's not as bad as
Cartoon logic,
Power
yeah.
Rangers. It's not as bad as in Power Rangers.
Again, Teo, like Batman Beyond said, he's too stubborn to die.
No problemo, Mr. McD.
all right, boss battle time. The second boss battle, if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Main boss battle time.
Almost smell it.
Yeah.
Baba, what are you doing? Oh crap!
That definitely wasn't me.
Whatever it is, it won't last long if it tries to get between me and the lost crown.
Jesus, Scrooge.
Don't go.
You know,
Aww.
whatever is in that cave is no match for your Uncle Scrooge. I am
And his
Are you
cane.
sure about that?
I don't know, Shiwa. Considering the stuff he did in the Laughing Times,
And in this game so
Yeah.
far, with just his trusty cane.
He'll take
basically, Shiwa, you really need to read one. It's one of the greatest comic books of all time, The Laughing Times and Scrooge McDuck, which tells the history of his life. Let's just say Scrooge is a fucking tough cookie.
I
Yeah.
get it. His cane is secretly a keyblade. That's why it's so powerful.
Of course.
I mean, hey, considering how we're gearing up for the bloody keyblade wars. Not kidding, actually. That was a fan title for Kingdom Hearts 3 before we knew what it was called.
Well,
The
that's kind
Bloody
of,
Keyblade Wars.
that's what the plot is going to be like. So obviously it will make sense. It's what I'm looking forward to, of course, is getting a frying pan
A
keyblade.
resolution.
Not just that, Teo, but a frying pan keyblade.
Because thank
That's
you,
all
yeah.
I want from that new
Keyblade.
game.
Not to mention, again, it's going to be Mandy Moore's glorious return to the Kingdom Hearts series. So.
Oh, has she confirmed that she's returning to
Well,
voice?
Jova, if she's voicing for the show, I'm pretty sure she can also voice for the game. I don't see why not.
It depends. It really depends on scheduling, whatnot, how much she's
Yeah, but remember we're
interested.
talking about Disney, who are very persistent in getting their actors to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
their role.
I'm fairly certain it will be.
You're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't always take though. Like sometimes an A-list actor is not going to come back for a certain role. Case in point,
But Mandy Moore always, Mandy Moore loves playing. Remember, James Woods has been in literally every single Kingdom Hearts game, so obviously.
It also helps that he's also doing the Japanese voiceover because he actually knows Japanese, so it's probably also
Really?
Square actually back in the game.
yeah.
James Woods has actually been doing a lot of versions of 80s actually.
I recognized his voice the minute we saw that Japanese voice trailer.
That's
like-
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cherish it, Shiro. It's one of the few qualities he actually has. I'm not gonna say more.
Yeah.
It's a Mel Gibson case. He still makes good stuff, but he's kind of a terrible person.
Yeah.
And I'm really hesitant of supporting that
Well,
kind of
that's
thing.
the
if I'm
thing,
honest.
Shiro. But here's the thing, Dweebs. Appreciate him for the artistic side. That's all.
If you really don't want to support him, though, I will not blame you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Also,
remember, guys. We had that thing a few years ago where the stuff they do was actually related to the terrible crimes that they did.
Anyway,
Also,
to get back into
yeah,
this
Anyway,
though.
but yeah,
to be honest, this is a
going back-
terrible boss fight, honestly.
Yeah. Again, here's another reason why this is my least favorite stage in this game. The boss, it's bland. Like, seriously, if I recall correctly, the boss was more fun in the original version. Like, again, that's the weird thing about this level in DuckTales Remastered. Not only is it my least favorite, but it feels actually less fun than the original NES version. Like, it's the soul. It's like the only level where I feel like that, but it sticks out like a sore thumb like that.
Personally, I think the boss is fine, honestly, but I can
It's
understand
boring.
that. Oh, I love this one though.
Okay.
We at least got this cutscene out of it, which I love. So
That poor fuzzy lady didn't mean anything.
it's a lady.
Wait for it.
Oh,
And look, now the eyelashes appear. Convenient.
instant eyelashes.
This monster tried to pummel me. Why, I nearly
Yeah.
lost my last check.
I know, right?
I'm sorry.
No.
But Uncle
Wait, you can talk to this thing?
once you get to know him.
Let me guess. The Junior Woodchuck Guide.
Hold on.
Debbie, you understand this creature?
Of course, Uncle Scrooge. It's all in a Junior Woodchuck.
Ugh.
Is there anything that book doesn't have?
It's like the Wizard's Companion, except a bit more
OP.
stupid.
Yeah, please nerf Nintendo.
A thorn. You don't
Oh
suppose-
god, a Ford.
Classic.
But not,
Remo-
not,
cla-
not,
cla-
not a
classic.
not the regular
Remo-
thorn.
remove the thorn from the foot of the beast, and the beast will befriend you.
Yeah, but
Classic.
not just any regular thorn.
That must be one durable crown, considering how it was on her
Well,
foot.
it's made of silver and gold, so obviously it wouldn't break easily.
Yeah, but to be stepped on since it was apparently stuck in her foot.
You have to forgive me.
That's pretty strong.
Never would have found the treasure. Oh, and thanks to you too, man.
Oh, I love this one here. Hold on.
Ruh-roh.
She likes you, Uncle.
No, thank you.
Aww. I ship it.
We
Hold
literally
on.
just...
I love this one.
Well,
No, I
get
don't.
home before she grows any fonder of me.
You know, we literally just got done fighting. What kind of a romance is? Then again, some have worked.
I think she would kill him, but sure.
Alright, sex would not be worth it.
Totally. Anyway, I think okay.
Let's check
Anyway,
how
back to
much.
the money
Let's
pit.
let's just check how much money we've accumulated.
Yes.
Yeah, $2 million. So you now got a grand total of over 24.
Mm-hmm.
The lost crown of Genghis Khan is mine, lads. All it took was a bit of tenacity and perseverance.
And wooing.
And patience.
Yes.
See, there you go. See, I told you
That is
Webby
the
would.
moral of the day.
I told you Webby would be useful.
Yeah, where is
Yeah, but where's
Okay.
Bubba actually? Yeah, that's a good point. Where's Bubba?
And the very last thing related to the old continuity.
Tea party with Wendy's
Oh.
toys.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Bubba's not getting along so good with your Quacky Patch doll.
Quacky Patch doll.
From my dolls, mister.
Remember, kindness and patience. Remember.
Yeah. Remember, kindness and
Yeah.
patience, Webby Gil. Reminds me of that this similar gag in Tangled. Cassandra, make good choices. Make good choices.
All right. For correctly, next one is actually everyone's favorite level.
All right, everybody. In the next part,
Not my favorite, but my second favorite.
all right, everybody. In the next part, we go to the moon.
Yay!
See you
See ya.
then.
See ya.
See ya.